Guys, let's move on to our next story. This is our favorite person, Teddi Mellencamp. Do you like how I did the side-by-side of her face? Like, obviously, one is super photoshopped. Like, that doesn't even look like Teddi. Anyway, this is our favorite boring person. So this is Teddi Boring Mellencamp talks unbelievably hard days with husband Edwin. Admits she sometimes wants to give up, and yeah, girl, bye. And this is according to Reality Blur. Oh, Teddi, oh, Teddi, oh, Teddi. Oh, Teddi. We're going to get through this, and then I'm going to tell you what I think is really going on. Okay. So Teddi Mellencamp addressed, quote, unbelievably hard days in her marriage with Edwin, rather, and admitted she sometimes wants to give up. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum shares 3 children with the 45-year-old, and their youngest was born while Teddi was still a castmate. In 2021, Teddi told singer John Mayer, go F yourself, after he allegedly insinuated she hit on him at Andy Cohen's baby shower. At the time, she explained on her 2 T's in a Pod podcast that the Grammy-winning artist misinterpreted her words. Girl, bye. You're just mad because John Mayer said, I'll pass. I believe John Mayer. Why would he lie? What would John Mayer have to gain by lying on Teddi Mellencamp? Like, it doesn't make any sense. In a brutally honest Valentine's Day post on Instagram, Teddi addressed her marriage with Edwin. And here we are, 14 Valentines later, Teddi wrote in a caption. First, she seemed to draw a comparison between her own marriage and the relationship of her father, Don Mellencamp, and her mother, Vicky. I don't have one single memory of my parents together, she said, and suggested she previously couldn't imagine having a loving relationship. Addressing her marriage to Edwin, Teddi admitted, some days are unbelievably hard and I want to give up. Teddi, please shut up. Side note, this is just a reminder about boundaries, privacy, and sacredcy when it comes to social media. Yes, there's a thing called authenticity and transparency. You want to be authentic. You want to truly be who you are. Say what you actually mean. Say what you like, say what you don't like, obviously respectfully. And you want to be transparent. This is really just who I am. But you also want to have boundaries. There's a thing called privacy. There's a thing called certain things are sacred. And there's also oversharing. This is an overshare, Teddi. I don't need to know you want to give up with your husband. That's not for me on Instagram to know, okay? It's really not. Can't you just do happy Valentine's Day, boo, like everybody else and keep it popping and pushing? This is an overshare. The star expressed that she and Edwin have learned each other's strengths and weaknesses and are improving at not tearing each other down. Despite the hardships, Teddi called Edwin her Valentine and that she's proud of them as a couple. In the post, she uploaded 2 photos of the couple, one at the beginning of the relationship and one today. We can do this, wrote the 41-year-old addressing her husband directly, and continue laughing along the way. ... I love you. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye, girl, bye, go bye. This is giving me... Do you guys remember the whole Amy Robach and TJ Holmes scandal? And we were talking about it and how TJ did that really creepy Instagram birthday post to his wife where he was like, I've given you every reason to leave me. I can't believe you're still here. Wow. Like, it was like so super psycho. And it was just like, girl, what is going on in your house? Like, blink twice if you need someone to come and save you. This man is basically telling the world he abuses you mentally and emotionally. Like, girl, you're a victim. Run. Ooh, he was like a complete narcissist. It was scary. And he was the type of narcissist that's so scary that he just says it. He was like, I can't believe you're still here. You would be crazy to stay with me another minute. I can't believe it. I've given you every reason to leave. Like, that's some real psycho stuff, okay? Real psycho. It's giving those kind of vibes. We've had our ups and downs and our hardships, and there are times where I just want to give up. Like, shut up, Teddi. Nobody cares. And this is the thing. Stop playing with your marriage, Teddi. I think this is nothing but... Woo! 1 second, you guys. I need to cough. 1 second. All right, I'm back. I got my lemon water. Okay. This to me is nothing but a ploy to get back on the show. Stop playing with your marriage. Stop playing with your marriage. You're dabbling the fact that, you and, Edwin have your ups and your downs and this and that to be relevant, to be back on the show. And the reason why we know this, again, because Teddi likes to run her mouth and overshare. And she told it. She was like, oh, if I got back on the show, I would show more of like my marriage and the hard stuff. The first time, I didn't really share anything, blah, 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 blah. So are you now oversharing on your podcast and on your Instagram to sort of like prove to executives that now you're going to be a bigger hot mess on the show? But Teddi, let me give you some advice. Again, everybody out there, if you need consulting, give your girl a call. Here's some free consulting, Teddi. We don't care about your marriage. There it is. I said it. We don't care. We don't care if you and Edwin stay together. We don't care if you get divorced. We don't care if you're happy. We don't care if you're not happy. We don't care. But you know what we do care about? All of the lawsuits that Edwin's security company is facing. Are they just frivolous lawsuits? All of these people are just randomly saying that he's running the same scam on them over and over again? Or is there truth to the fact that, his company was targeting the elderly and the vulnerable, very similar to what Jen Shah was doing, getting them on a credit card loop that they could not get out of, charging them for things that they were not supposed to be charged for, refusing to refund them? Is that true? That's what I want to know, to be perfectly honest. Can we talk about that? I'm literally trying to find an F to give about you and Edwin's 14 Valentines, and I simply can't find one. But I have a lot of Fs to give about what was Edwin and his security team a part of, Kyle's alleged robbery? Were they not also tied to Dorit's alleged robbery? What is the connection there? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that rapper. What was his name? I called him like Ghost Pop or something like that. And I don't mean to say that flippantly because I know he passed away and I want to be respectful. I forgot what his name was, like Pop Off or something like that. Again, I want to be respectful because unfortunately the young man did pass away. I want to talk about that. Teddi, you know what I also have some Fs for? Can we talk about your cult, your all in with Teddi cult, your diet cult? Women complaining that they're getting sick because, you're restricting their calories so much and you're making them work out. They're malnourished. They're malnourished because you're saying like only eat this amount of calories. And then it's very militant and cult-like. You are our accountability partner. You better get back to me in 2 seconds and blah, 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 blah. What about that? What about all of those lawsuits? That you're basically running like an MLN, a multi-level marketing scheme with your all-in with Teddi and starving women. What about that? That, Teddi, if you want to actually come on the show and talk about that, come on. Bring it on, Teddi. Bring it on. I would love to hear you talk about that. But this whole you and Edwin and Valentine's and my parents and you ups and hardship, I don't care. Shut up, Teddi. I literally do not care. I'm bored to tears. Bored to tears. I don't care. I'm not invested in your life like that, Teddi. I don't wish harm. I don't wish ill. I hope you're happy. I hope you have a very healthy and loving marriage for forever. That is my hope for you. But am I invested in you? Hell no. Hell no. Anyway, you guys put it down below. Pop Smoke. Thank you, AON. Pop Smoke. That's the name of the young person who passed away. Pop Smoke. Thank you. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Rest in peace. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. What do you think about Teddi? First of all, what do you think about this Photoshop job that she did? And do you think she needs to stop playing around with her marriage, trying to get her diamond back? Because I think that ship has sailed, Teddi. I don't think you're getting your diamond back. Just let it go. Let me know what you guys think. Put it down below. But before we do that, you know what to do. go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Share this with a friend because a kiki is better with community. Check out our description box, join our newsletter. It is free, and check out our self-love and wellness content as well. So with that, let's move on to our next story. Dun, 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 dun. So this is Erica Jane. The next story